Okay, so we will start on our backs today. And feel free to bend your knees or keep them straight. If they're bent, you might like to rest them against each other or open them out. See what's comfortable for you. Your hands can rest out away from the body for a nice open chest, or maybe you like to rest your hands on your body to guide your breathing. And I invite you to close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If not, just maybe lower your gaze, resting on one spot. Bringing your awareness into your body. And we can start by feeling the touch points between the body and the ground. Allowing the body to be heavy. And then moving inward to the feel of the breath. Slowing the breath down. Maybe engaging ujjayi breathing, where you suck the breath through the back of the throat. The mouth is still closed. The air is coming in through the nose, but the suction of pulling the air happens at the base of the throat rather than in the nose. That makes a bit of a whooshing sound. Now, if your legs are straight, please bend your knees and rest the knees against each other. You might want to walk the feet a little bit further out away from you. You'll see what you need to make it easier or harder as we move into our first movement, which will be some core strengthening. And you can cross your hands on your chest. If you need to have it be a little easier, the arms will be out in front of you. If you would like it to be harder, the arms will be overhead. So maybe start with me with the hands on the chest and then see if you need to modify from there. So establishing that same nice slow breath. We're going to inhale down here at the bottom and exhale and peel up about 2/3 of the way. And then squeeze the knees together, lower down, slowly exhaling. Inhale at the bottom, exhale up 2/3 of the way, and down. And then inhale and exhale all the way up. Squeeze the knees, tuck the chin, and lower slowly. When you get to the bottom, inhale, exhale 2/3 up, inhale lower, exhale 2/3 up, inhale lower, exhale all the way up, and squeeze the knees, squeeze the buttocks, tuck the chin, lower with control. When you get to the bottom, inhale. Exhale 2/3, inhale down, exhale 2/3, inhale down, exhale away, squeeze everything as you lower, and then I'll let you continue in silence. We'll do 2 more. So if your knees are together and you're squeezing them together and engaging your buttocks, that's going to help you lower slowly. And when you get to the bottom and you're done, just straighten your legs, take your arms overhead, stretch long, breathe deep, flood those muscles we've just used with some oxygen. And then bend the knees again. And then we're going to work those obliques, those muscles on the side of the abs. Really important for stabilizing. And we're going to have the hands out in front of us. Kind of like you're saying, surrender. Don't shoot. And we're going to do something similar. We're going to inhale at the bottom, exhale up, turn to the left, bring your left hand onto the ground, push into it, lift, come back down, return your hands, and lower. Inhale at the bottom, exhale up, turning to your right, hand on the ground, push into the hand, lift, come down, hands in front of you, and lower. Good. Continue like that. Exhaling, turning, hand, lift, down. So as you're coming up, you're already starting to turn so that by the time you're all the way up, you're turned enough that the hand easily comes down to the ground behind you. Looks good. Let's do one more on each side. Last one. And when you come down, you can rest and hug your knees into the chest, establishing a nice, deep, slow breath if you've lost it. And then rock yourself up and come all the way to standing. See if you can do it in one motion without using your hands. Oh, come on, Rod. Try it again. Think I did. Oh, it doesn't work for your knee. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, it's not like you to wimp out of the hard stuff. Okay. Let's just stand still for a moment, reacquaint our body with this new posture, establishing the Ujjayi breath again. Feeling that upward lift of the inhale and that downward sinking, grounding with the exhale. And then if you're not already at the front of your mat, please come to the front. Start with the hands together at the heart, slowly breathing in and out through the back of the throat so as to drag the breath through the body. And then on your next inhale, we'll lift the arms, the gaze, and the heart up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, hands to the ground, right foot steps back, runner's lunge. Exhale, left foot steps back, plank. And if you're having a good day and you want to lower into chaturanga, go ahead. If not, just come down onto the ground and do Cobra. If you're in chaturanga, flip over to the tops of your feet for upward dog. And then curl the toes, everyone, and come into downward dog. Inhale, looking forward, right foot steps up, runner's lunge. Exhale, other foot, fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, reaching up. Arching. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, left foot steps back. Exhale, right foot steps back. Lower to the ground or just hover above the ground. Come into Cobra or Upward Dog. And then Downward Dog. Look forward, inhale, left foot steps up. Exhale, right foot and fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale, right foot steps back. Stay there, drop the hips. Bring the left hand onto the left thigh. Lift the right arm up. Sink the hips. Press the tailbone forward. Press down into the left hand. Get tall through the right side. Steady Ujjayi breath. And then reach the arm over to the left, turning your gaze to the right. Press back into your right heel. Pivot your back foot until the heel comes down. Bring the left arm onto your left leg. Index finger to thumb. Arm reaches all the way over, gazing to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Breathe. And then inhale, reach the right arm up. Take it to the back leg. Take the left arm up. Reach back. Gazing at your left thumb. Inhale, straighten the front leg. Bring the arms out to the side. Exhale, reach the left arm forward and come down into triangle. Right arm up, gazing at your right thumb. Inhale, lengthen your left side. Imagine your left armpit moving away from your left hip. Exhale, right ribs drop down. Keep your body in line with your leg. You don't want to be in front, even though it feels like it's better because you can bend more. It's not doing the stretch. Good. And then bring both hands down, bending that front knee, taking a breath. Exhale, step back and lower to or toward the ground. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot steps forward. Back heel stays lifted. Right hand on the right leg. Left arm comes up. Really sink. Feel that deep stretch in your left hip. And then press your tailbone forward to stretch even more. Smooth out your breath, long and slow. And then go ahead and reach over to the right, gazing up and to the left. Keep sinking the hips, keep pressing back the heel. Bring the back heel onto the ground, turning your body to face left. Right arm on the right leg, index finger to thumb, left arm reaches overhead. Press back into your left foot, out through your left hand. Stretch the breath from the heel to the fingertips. Again, inhale, lifting up, back hand to back leg, right arm up, leaning back, keep the front knee bent. Press into both feet evenly. Beautiful. Straighten the front leg, arms out to the side. Take a breath in. Exhale, reach forward through the right arm. Stay long on the right side. Releasing down, lifting the left arm. Left arm straight up in the air. Completely perpendicular to the ground. Gazing at that thumb. Inhale, lengthen your right side. Exhale, release your left ribs down. Inhale long, exhale, relax. And turn to face the ground, bring the hands down. On an exhale, step forward and fold. Inhale all the way up, reaching up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale over. Inhale, left foot steps back. Now, bring the right hand up so that it's at about 2 o'clock of the left foot. Kick off your back foot, bring weight into your right hand and your right foot, and then lift your left hand. Rotate your right ribs under you, and then if you're balanced and you can, take your gaze all the way up to your left thumb. Activate your left leg. Good. Bring the left hand down either to the ground or wrap it around your right calf or leg, and then lift your left leg all the way up as you try to fold over your right leg. Slowly lower the left leg down. It won't be as far back as in a warrior stance. And then shift your weight and your hands back, both feet on the ground, coming into a pyramid pose with legs straight, folding over your right leg. And then lift your head. Try to get your spine to be parallel to the ground. Move your left hand as close to your right foot as you can, or maybe on top of it, or maybe even on the other side of the foot. And if you don't touch the ground at all, then just hand on the shin is fine. And then we're going to lengthen the spine as we inhale. Pull the right hip back, bring the heart forward. And then exhale, bring the right hand to the right hip. And then again, inhale, you can even use that right hand to pull the hip back, getting longer. Exhale, turning to the right, bringing those left ribs under you, taking your gaze up, and then floating the right arm up. And bring the hands down, bend the front knee, step the left foot back, step the right foot back, taking plank. Exhale, lower to or toward the ground. Inhale, Cobra or Upward Dog. Exhale, downward dog. And then inhale, look forward, step the left foot up between the hands. Yep, left foot. And then start to shift your weight forward. You might need to step the back foot up a little bit, bringing your left hand to 10 o'clock of your left foot. Weight is in the left hand and foot, lifting the right leg, and then lifting the right arm as you turn the belly to the right, bringing your left ribs under you, perhaps turning your gaze up to your right thumb. The more you engage that right leg and stay strong in your core, in your buttock, in your leg, the easier it is. And release the hand. Lower that right foot, not all the way back, enough so that you can straighten both legs with the feet on the ground, walking the hands back, shifting the weight back, fold over your left leg. Long breath. Exhale, scooping the lower belly in and up, releasing over the leg. And then with an inhale, lift your head, get your torso parallel to the ground, and then move your right hand, if you can, closer to your left foot, or maybe even to the outside of it, or maybe on the shin. And then we'll inhale and straighten the torso, lengthen. Bring the left hand to the hip. Don't be in a hurry to get it up in the air. And then pull the hip back and send the heart forward. Get as long as you can before you turn. And then turn, tucking the right ribs under you, taking your gaze up, and then the arm comes up last. Ujjayi breathing. And bend that left knee, bring the hands down, step the right foot forward and fold. And roll all the way up, reach up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward and stay there. Stay in your forward bend. And maybe you feeling your slow, long in-breath, rocking from front to back with your breath. Come center. Bend your knees, lowering your buttocks. And then lift your torso. Take the arms up. Knees are forward. Belly is in. Tailbone is down. Shoulders slide down your back. Nice. Beautiful. See if you can lean your knees forward some more and stretch those calves a little more. And drop the tailbone. Beautiful. Bring the hands together at the heart. Take a breath. And then exhale and turn to your left, hooking the elbow to the outside of the right knee, taking your gaze up. In breath. Exhale, press the left hand down into the right hand, moving both hands toward the heart center. Deep twist through the waist. Good. Now with lots of weight on your left foot, lift your right foot and step it back. See if you can turn even more. And then come center, bring the hands down. Step into a plank and hold your plank. Now aim your tailbone for your chin. And then lower slowly toward the floor. And inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Look forward, take a breath in. On the exhale, we're going to hop the feet up between the hands, or just walk there if you'd rather. Nice. Knees are bent, buttocks is down, arms come up. Utkatasana, awkward pose. Shoulders down, belly in, tailbone down. Very nice. Try to take the curve out of your back by tucking your tailbone under, staying bent, just not this. Yep. Good. And then bring the hands together at the heart. Take a breath in. And exhale, bring the left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Right elbow up, looking up. Inhale. Exhale, push the right hand down, moving both hands down toward the heart and the heart up toward the hands. Smooth, deep breath. Feel the weight solidly in your right foot, and then step your left foot back. Turning even more. And bring the hands center. Step back into downward dog. If you're needing a child's pose about now, you can take child's pose and rest. I'm going to roll the shoulders down the back. Push the fingertips forward. Send the hips back. Press the thighs back. Sink the heels down. And then press the inner ankles toward the outer ankles. Roll the elbows out and down toward the ground. Feeling broad across the upper back. Connecting to the breath, long and slow. Sinking the chest. Relaxing the head down. And then, if you're in child's pose, you can join us in downward dog, or just make your way up to our final destination standing on your feet. If you're in downward dog, we're going to look forward and inhale, and exhale and hop your feet up to your hands, and then roll all the way up. Inhaling arms up. Exhaling, hands to the heart. Staying here, settling the body, slowing the breath. And lift the toes and spread them wide. Lower them back down. Shift weight into your left foot. So you feel the whole body starting to align itself over the left foot. Bend your left knee. See if that makes the sinking down feel even stronger. Open the eyes, but keep your awareness inward on your breath. And then we'll take that right ankle and place it just above the left knee. And then start to bend the left knee as deeply as you can. And then fold over as much as you can. So some hand options are nothing, or right hand on knee, left hand on foot. You can bring your right hand inside that triangle and wrap your hands around your left shin. See if you can drop your head. Keep bringing your ribs toward your left thigh. Breathe with it. And come up to standing. Return the foot. Nicely done. Just stand for a moment. Notice if the state of your mind is calmer when you're in the balance pose or when you're out of it, or if it maintains steadily throughout. Generally, if the breath retains itself in that slow, smooth Ujjayi breath, the mind will follow suit and also be calm. Okay, so staying connected to the breath, sinking the weight into the right foot, feeling that initial descent through the whole body, down into the ground through that right leg, and then bending the knee and noticing how that feels. So finding the balance over the foot. So it's not just that your weight is in that right foot, but it's balanced on that foot. It's not in the heel or the toes or the inside or the outside. And then opening the eyes and bringing the left ankle onto the right thigh, gazing at a spot, bending deeper in that right leg, and bending over your leg. If you're able to, you can even drop your head, maybe look at your right foot. Connect to your breathing. And come up to standing, return the foot down. Come into stillness. And then step the feet a little wider apart. Toes wider than the heels. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come all the way down. Bringing those arms inside the thighs. Pressing the knees wider, bringing the thumbs toward the heart center. Taking one or two fists if you want to be able to press those legs even wider. And then lift tall through the chest. Pull in the belly, drop the tailbone. Okay, now we're going to rock from here. We're going to release the hands. We're going to rock from here. Keep the hands in the air. We're going to rock from here, and we're going to come into a happy baby pose. So turn the palms down. We're going to come onto the back, and we're going to grab the feet. And then rock from side to side. And come to stillness in the center. Take a breath in. Exhale, relax the backs of the shoulders toward the ground. Pull the chin toward the chest. Breathe deep into the hips, into the pelvis. Good. Now we're going to take hold of the big toes with the first two fingers and rock up, balancing on your buttocks. And if you can, straighten the legs. Pull the shoulders down your back. Try to keep your torso nice and tall. Beautiful. And then slowly lower the legs down. Take them as wide as they'll go. Straighten them out. Flex the feet. And then just when you thought you were as wide as you can go, we're going to take the hands behind us, push into the hands, lift the buttocks, and bring it forward even more. And then you can keep your hands back behind you, or if you feel like you can hinge forward without rounding your back, bring the hands in front of you. So the key here is not how far forward you go, but the straightness of your torso. As soon as you slack in your torso, you take the stretch out of the posture. So feel free to just focus on your breath and staying long and keeping the hands behind you. But if you're in front, you just kind of listen. You just breathe and exhale and let the elbows bend and let the torso relax over. This is definitely not a posture that you can do. You just have to let it do you. If you're folding, you just feel into when or if there's any sense of letting go. Breath by breath. And even if you're upright, there's still the opportunity for letting go. Every exhale gives you that chance. Slowly come up if you're folded. Inhale and reach the arms up. Exhale, turn to your right and fold over your right leg. And then press out of your left heel and reach long out of your left arm. And then inhale, come up, arms up. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Press out through your right heel, down into your right thigh, and reach out long through your right arm. And then inhale, come up, arms reach. Exhale, bring the arms down, taking the outside of the legs and helping your legs forward. If you want to shake them out a little bit, go ahead. And then turn the palms down onto the ground with the fingers pointing toward your feet. Push into your hands to lift your chest. Good. And you can either stay here, or if you want to continue on with me, we're going to rotate each hand away from each other and move the shoulder blades in toward each other. And then lift the hips and bring your toes down toward the ground. Drop your head back. Modify this if you want by bending the knees and lifting the hips. Or, as I said, you can just keep your buttocks on the ground. And slowly lift your head, lower your buttocks. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Press down into the legs. Get long through the spine. Draw the belly back and in. And then slowly roll yourself up. Bend the knees, bringing your hands to the knees. And then we'll rock back. And then moving your hands to your hips. Or if you're not able or interested in coming into a full inversion, you can just bring your hands under your hips and your legs up. If you're coming into the full posture, the hands will start to walk down from your hips toward the floor. Really tucking the shoulders under you so that you feel like you're on your shoulders, not your neck. And then reach up through the toes. Try to get your body in a straight line from your shoulders to your feet. Circle the feet around in the air at the ankles. Other way. And then rest the feet, bring the knees to the forehead. Slowly lay your spine down so that when you come down, your sacrum is resting on your hands. Your palms are down on the ground. The legs are straight up in the air. Laying the spine down, letting the lower back rest on your hands, your palms on the ground, legs in the air, and then we'll slowly lower the legs to the ground. Yep, that's it. Hands under the sacrum. Once the legs come down, you can release your hands. Hug the knees in, bring the forehead to the knees. Squeeze into a tight ball. And then release the feet back down. Lift the hips, tuck under, come down. Release the legs, shake the legs out. If you're using an eye pillow, you can place that on your eyes now. And then we'll all let the arms rest out away from the body. Closing the eyes if you're comfortable doing so. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Out through the mouth. Sinking body into earth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out of the mouth, releasing the jaw. Slight parting of the lips. Inhale deep. Exhale out of the mouth. Releasing the activity of the mind. Letting go of words and images. Yesterday and tomorrow. Just coming into right now, where the breath is flowing. And we can let go of the flow of the breath and just let it be. And just feel the breath. Maybe it's fast, maybe it's shallow. It's fine. Just accompany the breath with your attention, non-judgmental attention. Staying with each breath and noticing if the mind wanders away from the breath, because that's what the mind does. But if you can notice it and bring your attention back to your breath, great. Every breath you get to start again, sinking into the earth, into the moment, into the now, deeply relaxed, letting go, letting go, letting go. Breathe into your heart. Move the fingers and the toes. Reach the arms overhead. Take a deep breath. Stretch long. Hug the knees to the chest and rock from side to side, feeling the ground, massaging your back. Come center, bring hand to hand and foot to foot. Rub the hands together, rub the feet together. Roll over onto your side. Rest your head on your underside arm. Rest your body on the ground. Continuing to rest your mind in the here and now. Taking in sensations, sounds, feelings, smells, thoughts, mood, everything that's here. And then slowly begin to press yourself up to sitting, letting your head come up last, coming into any comfortable seated position. Sinking down into the sit bones, lifting tall through the crown of the head. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands together at the heart. Inhale the heart up to the hands. Exhale, shoulders relax down. Inhale deeply, breathing in from bottom to top. Take it all in. Let it all go. Drop the chin to the chest. Namaste.